new show, like Nine's new show. They do the 9 at 9. Yesterday, Paul Hanning's still there, and Larry's been stuck there for 30 years. 9 at 9 is just a way to kill some time. Let's do the 9 at 9.
Wow.
I love her, yeah. Spectacular.
All right, number 9. Last week we showed you a clip from the show Inside the Actors Studio with host James Lipton. And it turns out, if you don't know the story behind James Lipton, he had a very fascinating life. He's from Detroit. He was in the Air Force in the 1940s. Then he was in Paris in the 1950s. And for a short time there, he made the arrangements for a good friend who worked in a bordello.
Ooh.
That was his job. And then when he came back to America, he went on to voice a character on the Lone Ranger radio show. He had a role on the soap opera The Guiding Light and then became the head writer on that show. He choreographed for the American Ballet.
Wow.
He acted and wrote music on Broadway, produced 12 Bob Hope birthday specials, and also produced Jimmy Carter's inaugural gala. And get this, he was married in real life to Miss Scarlett. His second wife was named Catechai Turner Lipton, and she was the model for the Miss Scarlett on the cover of the board game pool.
Wow.
Who knew?
James Lipton lived to be 93. He left us 5 years ago. But, quite a life there.
Yeah, wow, wow.
I reenacted a couple of voicemails. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
While we're running down our accomplishments.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. All right, number 8, Lipton also had a great role on Arrested Development as the guy who runs the prison, Warden Gentles. Here's a real quick look.
Warden Gentles had convinced his granddaughter's teacher to mount New Warden as a school play.
Been causing problems. Nobody sells any Coke in this pen without Daddy getting a taste. Beat him with a pillowcase full of batteries.
Ward.
And Michael raced to warn his mother of the warden's intentions.
Hey, you can't park there! No stairs, no parking!
Everything looks delicious.
Oh, One Eye's a wonderful chef. I've had to go to his parole hearings twice and lie through my teeth to keep him here.
Hi, I just, wow. What are you guys doing?
It's perfectly innocent. But I can see how, if our roles were reversed, I might have you beaten with a pillowcase full of batteries. I'll give you 2 a moment.
Thank you.
Wow, he's good.
There we go.
Number 7, coming up, we're talking to Jennifer Jones, the first African-American Rockette. In honor of that, we've got a few fascinating Rockettes facts. A Rockette must be between 5'6" and 5'10" and a half inches.
Yep.
It appears as though they are the same height because the tallest dancers are strategically placed in the middle of the kick line. So it's a trick of the eye, is what they say.
Look at that.
You ever been to one of those shows? Rockettes?
It's one of my life goals.
After 5 minutes, you get the idea.
Yeah.
So,
Like, okay,
Lot of
they
kicks.
kick, it's choreographed.
Yeah.
although look at this. I mean, they're
Well, it's raggedy
dressed up as-
something, yeah.
some raggedy things.
That was like Cirque du Soleil. You ever been to one of those? Oh, they awful.
Really?
Oh, 5 minutes in, you're like, I get it. They can.
Spin around.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got 90 more minutes of this.
What about when it's like to the Michael Jackson music or
I can
something
listen
like
to
that?
Michael Jackson in my car. It's fine.
I don't think you're right.
All right.
Number 6, why do certain sounds drive some of us crazy? British neuroscientists did scans of brains and found that some people are hardwired to produce strong emotions to everyday sounds. It has to do with the relationship that different parts of the brain have to do with memory. And when we hear that bad sound, it triggers a bad memory. This maddening melody is called misophonia, and it usually hits around the age of 12. One guy in the study says his family chewing at the dinner table made him want to punch people in the face.
Oh, yeah.
It could just be the people you're eating dinner with, too. You know,
Could
you never
be.
know.
Yeah.
All right, number 5, fashion comes full circle, as you know. Polka dots are enjoying a real moment right now.
Oh.
And if you want a more subdued polka dot, try a small print in a cute midi skirt or a long sleeve blouse. It's giving quiet luxury. But if you're that girl and you want to be bold with larger polka dots, you do it. Reformation is showing the most adorable black and white knit top this season. Look at that with polka dots.
My heavens.
It's rouge. Oh, that would be very flattering.
Yeah.
You might try and get that before it sells out. Look at the polka dot dress.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, you really, it's a lot of whimsy. Try it with some flared jeans, high-waisted, wide-leg black pants. Oh, I could go on and on.
Yeah.
Number 4, does sitting through church or listening to a sermon get you feeling like this?
Effort to alleviate the effects of the, anyone? The Great Depression, passed the, anyone? The tariff bill, the Hawley-Smoot Tariff Act, which, anyone raised or lowered? Raised tariffs in an effort to collect more
Maybe
revenue
you're
for the federal
suffering
government.
from spiritual boredom. A new study shows people are getting bored listening to their church sermons or spending too much time in deep meditation. There are 2 main factors. It's too much or too little of a challenge, and lack of perceived value, meaning if you're trying to hold a yoga pose, you might get bored because it's too hard for you or too easy for you. Or if you're listening to your pastor go on and on, you may tune out because it's not engaging you in any way. You could read more about it in the fascinating read, Communications Psychology.
Boy, you want to be entertained.
Yeah, you can't read the same book every week. How about bringing some different books?
Yeah, I think maybe to a fault, though.
Number 3, everyone's talking about Meghan Markle's new Netflix
Oh,
show.
are we ever?
Or excuse us, as she wants to be called the Duchess of Sussex.
No, she wants to be called Megan Sussex now.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's her last
Well,
name. She
there you
corrected
go.
Mindy Kaling.
Oh,
She
hope.
said,
How
no,
dare
I'm
she.
Sussex now.
well, Lottie
What happened?
freaking duck.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Anyway, it's called With Love, Megan. It's all about the hate watching for some fans. Critics say she's not very relatable, and this could be why. Her copper pans are $750, and her Thermador range cooker is $19,000.
Oh, easy.
Salad bowl, $345.
Wow,
A
that's a lot
walnut
of
chopping board, $75. Her Vitamix blender, $560. Keep in mind, this isn't her real kitchen. It's a rental for the show, but pretty pricey to be sure. Oh, insufferable.
Never know.
All right, number 2, UPS drivers almost never turn left. The company doesn't want them to. They say not turning left saves them 10 million gallons of gas a year. That's because there's no idling as you wait for the left turn. It's more efficient to make a series of right turns. They also say it reduces the chance of an accident. Drivers have their navigation software helping them get around with only right turns.
Really?
The TV show Mythbusters tested these claims a while back, and they see even though they're making more turns, they are saving on fuel. So there you go.
Kidding.
How about that?
Yeah.
My mother,
yeah.
she was one of the pioneers of this.
Yeah.
She won't go anywhere with.
Yeah.
She has to make a left turn.
Yeah.
So wait a minute.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. I didn't know UPS was taking her up on her idea.
wow.
That's
Yeah.
great. It limits kind of maybe the places that you
Yeah,
can
what
go.
was the town left to where you lived? Did she never see
She would
it?
just go all the way
There you
around,
go.
and
All right.
she won't go anywhere unless you can get there by Archer Avenue or LaGrange
Right.
Road. Or
Also
Harlem.
to save gas.
Yeah,
That's
just
Yeah.
That's
those
the way
get
to
you
do it.
everywhere.
Number 1, we have a good old school song for all you young people out there. Today is the birthday of Nina Cherry. She's 61.
Wow, she looks great.
Fun fact, her half-brother is musician Eagle Eye Cherry, whose hit Save Tonight reached number 5 in 1997.
Wow.
But in 1988, she hit number 3 with this one, Buffalo Stance. Remember this one, Paul?
No,
You don't remember this?
I don't know. Let me listen.
Here it comes.
Maybe the next verse. No, it's still not ringing a bell.
Are you living in America at this time?
I don't know this song
I
either.
was.
Well, you were in elementary school.
What year was this?
Never.
88?
Yeah, thereabouts.
88.
I don't know this one.
You don't know this
Here
one,
comes the
Robin?
No.
chorus.
Maybe the
Here we
I
chorus
don't
will
remember
help.
ever hearing
Here we
this
go.
song.
I still haven't gotten to the chorus.
It's coming.
If Robin doesn't know it, how could I?
Larry knows a
Does
lot
this
more
tell
of the
me
deep
what I
dives
want
of
or
the
what I
80s.
want?
I'm
Paul, now it sounds familiar.
Number 3 song.
Tell me what I
Yeah,
want.
I don't
And
know.
then she disappeared.
This was number 3 for the whole year?
Or, no. Just think it
Pete
reached
did
number
number
3.
three?
Yeah.
She was one of the Spice Girls?
No. Never said that once.
I wonder what number 4 was behind this.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
And get this, Paul, she's
Yeah.
Swedish.
Come on. She's Swedish?
Why do he know so much random
Yeah, he
trivia?
does. But when he's on it, he knows it like no one else's
But
business.
it's always about 80s music.
Yeah.
That's his only
Right. B-sides, too.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
80s music.
It's the best decade.
Yeah.
You're Johnny
Thank you,
Quarter
Jerry
Zip, I'm Johnny B-side.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
So this
There we
is-
go.
This is.
Yep.
I almost want to hear the second verse.
Yeah.
Almost.
that's a 9
Is there a chorus? I didn't even
I
hear
don't know
a
why
chorus.
we might have been talking over it.